tonight on the Hoodoo Q and A live. Will anyone actually show up? Considering it's Tuesday, has anyone in the 8-week boot camp actually done their homework? Will this be the one live stream that pushes Sherry over the edge and she says no more because you let TikTok in here? Speaking of which, thank you, Nick Nack Jim. We will answer all these questions, including who in the world is Demi 333? All this and more tonight on the Hoodoo Q and A live.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. 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 When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have fell. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sunrise, when the
What's going on, guys? Let me tell you, I done made a mistake. I'm telling you right now, I already made a mistake. I hit the wrong button that brought in the wrong camera. I'm surprised this is even working. So y'all let me know. Give me a sound check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let me know if y'all can hear me. It says y'all should be able to hear me, but I don't know. I hear you good. Sound good. Great. All right. So I know y'all saw the title and it said I'm live with 333 Demi. And y'all like, well, who is that? Harpo, who this woman? Tell the truth. That's what y'all were like, who is this? About to bring her in. About to bring her in. Then we're gonna see who this is. Then we're gonna do a little Q and A. Maybe some reasons. She says she's nervous. I don't know. We'll see. Demi,
Demi,
you
you
muted.
muted.
Why
Why
are
are
we
we
always
always
having
having
technical
technical
difficulties?
difficulties?
Wait, can y'all hear her? She gonna come back. She gonna come back. So look, Alexander Bastion said, "Don't be nervous. We're friendly." What did you do over there? We listen. It would not be a show. It would not be a show if there were not some type of technical difficulties. See, I was trying to introduce y'all to the new reader, whatever extension she is, because I forget. And then here we go. I don't. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What's up, very happy Monday? Hey, Violet D. I said she's silent. Sherry's a sniper. Where is Sherry? Have I missed Sherry? Sherry, normally I see you first. What's up, Angelus? How's it going? That's all right. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna get it figured out. But in the meantime, how's everybody's Tuesday going? Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful beginning of the week. Um, I'm having a good day. I mean, I don't want to chase it. I don't want to knock on wood too much, but I'm seriously having a good day. I mean, I'm smelling like what is the scent of the day? The scent of the day is Invictus Victory Absolute. Smelling great. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on, Demi. Stay right there. Stay right there. Let me try to bring you in. Hold on. Okay, we hear you now.
Okay.
So, okay, y'all hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, phew. Look, let's hurry up and get this over with before everything glitches out again. So, y'all, this is this is this is it Demi 333 or 333 Demi? I ain't never known you by that.
So, my name is actually Demi. It is short for something, but I've been going by Demi for so long. When I started reading, of course, I went through my own little journey as to why 333 stuck with me. So I just added 333 onto Demi. So it's either or, whatever your preference is. You can call me Demi. You can call me 333. You can call me 333 Demi. It doesn't mean it don't really matter.
I doubt I'm gonna say 333 because to
No,
me,
'cause you met me as Demi Goddess. So,
right. So y'all, we listen. So y'all know I did a brief stint on the Bigo app. A brief stint on the Bigo app. And let me that's why I met Demi. She was very interesting over there. If y'all want to know her personality, as you can tell, she's very high octane, very high energy. She reminds you of Naomi. Naomi, part of the Broken Army.
okay.
And over there, I would always run out of people to line with or whatever, or to go live with. And so I'd always call Demi because Demi never had nothing to do, apparently. I'm just kidding. She always had time. And so, we were on the spiritual side. Look, somebody asked, what was you doing on Bigo?
Who, me or him, or both?
Both, probably both. Listen, it seemed like most bad ideas, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
True.
Someone said, oh, well, you go Bigo, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, okay. No. No. But somehow I left Bigo, ran back into Demi over here, and she's doing readings and she's not angrily shuffling cards. You know, she's not angrily shuffling cards. She's actually giving readings. I did hear her use the word collective. We're not gonna charge that, She used the word collective. But I said, hey, her readings are good. Let me hire her, bring her onto the line. She's extension. I always forget your extension.
15.
All right, yeah, she's extension 15. And so I was like, since we have already had financial minister on, we had Nancy on. So I was like, Demi, you need to come on here. Let the people see your face. And y'all don't know. I knew what Demi looked like, but Demi, show them what the TikTok view is.
Are we doing this right now?
Yeah. Show them when you do readings on TikTok. What is the TikTok view? What does TikTok see when you do readings?
Because listen, I'm originally from New York, Brooklyn to be exact. I'm down south now.
From New York.
And y'all, if y'all don't know people, especially, and I'm Caribbean too. So if you don't know people from those type of backgrounds, like I'm pretty much no nonsense. Don't come to me unless you're ready to hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So most times people be playing in these readers' faces on TikTok. So this is the angle that they do get right here. My straight table, my hand movements to get my voice, the cards here,
no
bam.
face.
It's no face, no case. Move on about your day.
Oh my
So
God.
that's how I do things over here on TikTok now.
Dear Happy Monday says, what's wrong with collective? Nothing's wrong with collective. I just hear like, hello, collective. What's going on, collective? And I'm like, okay, let me say collective, but it's all right. It is all right. And I was like, I know what Demi looks like. Why is she not in the camera ever? But I'm like, okay.
I have been on the camera before. I've done TikTok lives with my face in the camera, but people be annoying me, and my face be all kind of which ways. And
that's one thing I remember. That's one thing
I can't
I
hide
remember.
what I'm thinking and stuff, right. And I'm already direct, so it was like
right. And therein lies the problem, because she would be looking like somebody broke wind and be like, oh no, I really like this person. I'm like, no, you don't. Everybody can tell you don't. Why are you lying? Everybody can tell you do not like this person. Like, so I'm not without starting nonsense. I saw a vacation photo of Demi. And that's all I'm gonna say, a vacation photo. And she's with a group of friends. And guess how I could tell she was not enjoying herself? Everybody else is, and Demi looking like somebody musty. That's how I could tell. I said she ain't enjoying herself. That's terrible. That's terrible. And but her being professional is like, oh no, they were all just lovely people. And I'm like, you didn't like none of them. I could tell by the picture. You didn't like nobody. She's like, oh no, Lou, they were great. I'm like, okay. Go ahead.
I did not say great, Lou. That's not what I said.
I said, you are not shaming the devil because you ain't telling the truth right now. Like, you are not shaming the devil because you are not telling the truth.
Those people shall remain nameless, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know better now, okay? That's all we gonna say.
Right. And yeah, I actually had no. I was like, we're just gonna bring people on here, introduce you. So because I know
I'm sorry, y'all.
they cutting grass right outside your house right now.
I,
They cutting grass right outside your
I
house.
don't understand.
Oh, MWB, I saw
Excuse
your
me.
question. You asked, that's not incense I'm burning. I have snakes in here, so the humidity was kind of low. So that's a humidifier back there. I'm not burning any incense. I don't burn incense in the house because my sister has allergies. I would love to, but I burn it outside. Respectfully. God bless you.
Thank you. See, they
See,
cutting
you
grass
see,
all coming up in here. Like,
you see, I said God bless you because I
thank
ain't
you.
doing it. I give you the whole thing. Some people just be like, bless you, like they doing it.
Like they got the powers that be.
Right, right. I say God bless you. But I don't know, Dem. You want to do a couple of short readings? Z's Gems Ashe. How's it going over there on TikTok?
Yeah, let
I
me
don't
get
know what is
that.
going on with my app. It's not pulling the TikTok chat, but I see y'all over there.
Okay. Yeah, I can only see the YouTube comments. Thank y'all for the compliments. Thank you. I see them out of my peripheral. I can't see everybody's comments, but thank you.
That's right. Look,
Um,
I'll pop them up on the stream for you.
you don't
I
have
mean, I'm
to.
sorry. I'm sorry on the screen. Look, there's Angelus. Right, okay. Look, Angelus said, "What she doing on Bigo?" Yikes. Hood
What was
Mistress
I doing
Winona
on
said,
Bigo?
"Yeah, what were you doing on Bigo?"
Um, okay. Yeah, I want to get into the business a little bit.
Right.
During the time I got into Bigo, my younger sister was on Bigo streaming. She's a big influencer. And I was going through a divorce. And during my divorce, I became very, very anti-social, like completely, like very anti-social. And it's crazy because I help people for a living. Those he didn't say it yet, but I am.
I wasn't gonna
I
say
am
nothing. I just leave it to
a
you.
I am I am a cognitive behavior therapist, and I do different array of specialties. So I'm into mental health. So I do help people for a living, but even outside of that, I shut down. I stopped taking clients and everything. And she wanted me to get back into my mojo, basically, and like get on, just start showing what I have, like my gifts, because I do read, I can help people, all type of different things. So I got on Bigo one day, just randomly. Mind you, I had the app on my phone for months. I downloaded it one day, went live, and that's how I met different people, Lou, different people on there, following my spiritual journey. Because I was still kind of a baby then, still
Spiritual
finding my
quest.
way.
We've decided to cancel spiritual journey because, I mean, it's always the weird folks. So now it's spiritual
I can
quest.
understand that. I hate that we have to revert. We have to change everything around because of how
Yeah.
mainstream everything is getting and whatnot. But yeah, but that's how I got on Bigo. So sometimes I would just chill, talk. I would do readings every now and then, depending on my energy,
For
because
sure.
again, Bigo is such a crazy space.
Hmm.
Um, it
Yeah.
just
Yes, it
depends,
is.
you know.
It
So
is.
yeah.
So I wasn't gonna say that you were a therapist. I mean, that's your business. I was just gonna let that be. But since that cat's out the bag, so I had one time
Hmm.
asked Demi. I said, "Okay, listen, you're a therapist. I'm a root worker. This what I'm gonna do. If somebody asks me for a love spell, I'm gonna make them go through some sessions with you first." And I was like, look, we can heal the world, Demi. We can heal the world. So now that you walk both sides of the line, right? You walk the spiritual, and then
Hmm.
things, on the like more of the organic side of things. 'Cause that's what I tell people a lot of times. People will be like, "Prophet, thank you so much for opening my eyes to things because
Mhm.
all these years people told me I was crazy, but now you make me realize those voices in my head are really spirits. And I'm like, no, mm-mm,
Whoa.
mm-mm, nope, no, we ain't about to go there. I'm like, we're
Mhm.
not about to go there. So how many people have you seen that as a reader, I'm sorry, I'm trying to change the light here.
Mhm.
As a reader, they come to you, but because of your training and your vocation, you're like, no, you really got something else going on.
Most times more than often. Like I have no problem redirecting a customer or a client depending on what the issue is because as readers, root workers, whatever you choose to do, I do feel like it's a thin line between, finding out for enlightenment or just for a guide to be better or to do better, and then there's a thin line where they take it and use it as a form of obsession over it. And sometimes people, especially and it happens more times and often in the love category, unfortunately. A lot of people get that weird energy over it, the obsession. I heard this and this is, so when it starts getting to the point to where you can't decipher between your intuition and your own PTSD, your own triggers and things of that nature, that's when I'm gonna have to sit you down because now you're creating something out of nothing. Something you should have been left 25 years ago. You should have left that back in 1902.
You
But
know what?
you're still here.
Thank you, Michelle, over on TikTok. Thank you.
So that's when I'm gonna have to sit you down. Listen, sweetheart, this is what I feel. This is what I'm gathering, and I can't. Nothing in these cards, nothing that I feel is not going to help you here right now. You need to talk to somebody. Stat.
Okay, so what about all these monitoring spirits that are coming into people's homes in the guise of crickets and
I'm not doing
flies
this with you.
and cockroaches? Because listen, I don't like the fact that every time I go outside, it's monitoring spirits around my trash can, sent by messengers of the. Okay, I changed the
No,
topic.
no, no lie, no lie. This was like maybe a week or two ago. I was on live, and this girl was telling me how she basically did a spell or whatever, and how she killed 5 flies. So that has to mean something. And she went on this whole tangent about how these flies were sent to her to watch exactly what she was doing since she set the spell up. I think it was like a third party removal or something like that.
Oh boy, you
And
know,
basically she was saying like the other woman's, ancestors and all that sent of the flies over there to to watch her. I logged off after that. I
yeah,
could.
that's it. Time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Sometimes it's
'Cause
time to go.
what?
And one thing I appreciate is that you never gave me crazy vibes. And I say that to say I have done readings and workings for a few therapists. And sometimes I think just like in the spiritual side of things, you do
Hmm.
enough readings or enough workings and you don't cleanse yourself, that energy gonna rub off. And you're gonna be
Yeah.
sitting in the house tomorrow, I can make a booger talk. But I have actually seen that with a couple of therapists that I have done readings for. And this one fellow was like, I'm sorry, I try to keep it vague. So this one person was like, yeah, I mean the scenario is too personal. Like even if I tried to rework it, like
Mhm.
people he figure out that I'm talking about him. But it's like I was like, man, you might need to go talk to somebody. He said, Prof, you know the crazy thing? I am a therapist. And I said, get good God Almighty. And we're talking about monitoring spirits. There was another therapist who swore that their ex was a high-ranking member of La Cosa Nostra, and everything was bugged. So I think there is a fine line, but more people in the spiritual community need to have like some integrity and say, listen, like, do I Demi and go, hey, I am not feeling anything spiritual coming off of you. This seems like something else, and you need to go talk to somebody.
I do that often. I'm serious. I
Oh, I
do.
do too. I do too. But unfortunately, people don't. They prey on these folks. I was talking to my little cousin, Black Cat, and he was like, how so many people are preying on these folks. And instead of saying, hey, this right here is not necessarily what you need. Okay, we how about we do at the very least say let's I'll light a candle and pray for you that you that and but you need to go and talk to this person and we'll work together. But they won't. They'll just sell them every doll and candle under the sun.
Yeah, and that's and they just get money hungry. They get money and motivated. Oh, I see she'll come back because she believes me. That's just that propaganda that they spew out because it's selling. Unfortunately.
The spiritual community, we will heal it. We will heal it. But speaking of money hungry, I'm just kidding.
So the
Y'all can tell
therapy,
I've
yes,
known Demi for a while, so I cut up a little bit when
yeah. The
she's over here.
therapist, definitely the therapist. I definitely will agree to that.
Listen, that I don't know. You can't hear it, but there's a sound playing
Well,
through my earbud and let me know someone just subscribed
oh, okay. I'm like, what
to the
happened?
channel. Yeah, I had to realize that y'all couldn't hear the sound.
Okay. I thought something happened. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
No, no. I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting here making a weird face for nothing because I'm the only one that heard that.
Okay,
So,
okay, cool.
thank
That's a good thing.
yeah, like
Shout
whoo.
out to the new
It
subscriber.
yeah, it was not a voice. It was not a voice in my head.
You got the monitoring spirits. See?
Right. It was actually Sherry. It was actually Sherry. Sherry, shout out to you for 8 months subscribing. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That was the noise. Yeah, pew 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 pew. Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all can hear this because y'all know I swap computers, and with me
Mhm.
swapping computers, like right before the stream, I had to add Demi in. You know, normally this is the setup for the Conjure Cafe, for Hoodoo and Hank's podcast. I had to put everything back together. So I'm about to hit the button again. Y'all let me know if y'all hear the air horn. Did y'all hear the air horn? Was it faint?
I
Was it
couldn't hear
okay?
it barely, but I
Yeah,
don't think
you
I. Okay.
yeah, you're coming through this software. Y'all couldn't hear it? Okay. It starts, then it shut off. Okay, okay. I know why it's doing that. That's fine. It's doing that because I've got a background noise um clipper on here. But anyway, so
I heard a piece of it.
yeah, everyone's like Hood Mistress said, I only heard an air fart. Okay. The Real Witchery. What's up, Real Witchery? A fellow chicken connoisseur. Barnyard chickens, not culinary. Heard like a millisecond of it and it stopped. Got you. I am Leisha says, heard a piece of it. Okay.
A little sample. Okay.
Right. So all right, we've been on 30 minutes, Demi. And I said, hey, we only gonna do 30 minutes. Then we'll get out of here. People have seen your face. You are extension 15. Let's give them a sample. Look at these folks. Everybody's look. Nubian Enigma said toot. I heard a toot.
Oh, you want to give a sample?
Well, give them a give them a sample. Look, let's do. You know, how about you do them?
Do what?
Do like a short reading for like two people. And one reason I say you because I'm tired. You ever like try to read and you feel drained?
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
remember one time that I was like really drained and I had to tell this lady, I'm like, look, I can't lock in. Like, could you call back tomorrow? And she was accommodating. I was like, I can't lock in. I don't know if I was hungry. This was like a
Oh,
couple of
when
years
I'm
ago.
hungry, nothing connects to me. I can't even understand my own thoughts.
You know,
That
the
it,
problem.
it's not going to work.
Damn it, my sister will tell if I'm hungry. Not just my sister. Big Ice. If Big Ice is here, she'll tell you if I was hungry. Like the cards may say, that relationship may not be as smooth as you think, but I'll be like, he hates you.
Yeah, that's about it.
But like, hold on, let me get a Snicker bar. I'll come back. All right. The first request was from Black Cat. Black Cat says, "May I get a sample reading, please?" Now, only because I hadn't put the criteria up, but because Black Cat said, "Please." I'm like,
Okay.
you know what? Okay, brother. Okay, Black Cat, do you have an area? Like, okay, well, you know what? My bad. How you do this, Demi?
How I like my readings done?
Yes.
I like direct. I'm a straight shooter. I like direct questions. I mean, generals is cool, no, but sometimes most people already know what the intent they come to the reader for. So why not be a straight shooter?
I'm the same way. I'll do a general, but it's like
Because then
you know
you can
what
be
you're here
mad if
for.
I bring up. Because what if in your energy, what if I bring up something that happened 10 years ago that's still affecting you right now, but you wanted to know about this money that's coming? You said general.
That's the thing, and I don't think people get that a lot of times, um, because you know spirits, guides, ancestors, whoever you work with is
Mhm.
going to tell you what they have decided is most pertinent, and you like, but I just want to know when she come back, and I done told you that you need to go get your prostate checked.
So yeah, I'm pretty much one of those. Don't come. I don't like people BSing me. That's really pretty much. Don't be pussyfooting. Like, so no, what you want to, what you came here for? Like, I'm not here for my health. Let's get it in and let's get it out. You know.
Gotcha. Black Cat, what would you like to know for your short sample reading?
Mhm.
I'm trying to get Black Cat to come on here and do some numerology readings. He's real good with the numbers.
Mhm. He likes does numbers. I love numbers too, as you can see.
Yeah, 333. One of these days, maybe when we're done with the short readings, you can explain the whole 333. Because I was like, you didn't fall. You was over on Bigo. You didn't fall in with Nature Boy, did you?
Uh,
Kidding.
Lou.
I mean, remember he was big on threes. I'm just saying. All right, so Black Cat said, okay, what my life looking like in a month or two?
Not with the nature boy. Woo. No.
And then we got Hood Missus Reloaded said, I got next. And then it's like, please.
Oh, she could go next. Whoever that is.
Okay. Did you just do a TikTok shuffle on purpose?
No.
You mad at them cards?
I'm being calm. I'm being very gentle. All right, so it looks like here I'm gonna go for like just a quick. I'm gonna go for the current energy. So we're gonna do like in this month, current month, the next 30 days. I know I feel like it's something here that you're really focused on here with this Father of Wands card. You got something here that you're focused on, or you're maybe looking for certain pieces to the puzzle to be added here. So I don't know if this is business or if this is given just lifestyle as far as movement goes. I feel like you're just waiting to add certain pieces to the puzzle and really putting certain things together so you can really be a little bit hopeful or get that rejuvenation energy that you're looking for with this star energy that I have here for you. So I feel like there's a lot of things that you're trying to come out here. come out on top about, but I do feel like it's like you wanted things to happen or certain things to flow, but it's not like really a rush here for you. It's like I'm kind of trying to understand where, what God, the universe, or my spirit guides, wherever I want to be ever. I just want to be in alignment. That's what I would say. You have the lover's energy here, so I feel like these is making like conscious choices on a lot of things that you say yeses to and a lot of things that you say no to. So I feel like as far as your relationship with money or the things that you allow or allow what you allow your time with, I feel like it's definitely going to be super, super imperative that you focus on that because you're going to have to make a conscious choice here. Because here with this Mother of Wands energy, followed behind the Seven of Knives energy, I feel like this is a thing to where certain things could even make you elevate or take you down slowly. So pay attention to those that come around you or come back around you, in order to see what type of access they can get off you, or just making sure that you're not paying attention or really feeding things that it's kind of like a dead horse. So I feel like in this next month, I feel like certain things of resources or certain things out of alignment is starting to come together for the bigger picture, for the long term viewship of things. So I feel like don't rush it, just allow things to come together as it's supposed to in its divine order within synchronicity. Hold on.
And I don't even know what synchronicity means.
Yes,
Yeah.
babe. Did you eat? Okay. Sorry, my daughter came in. You say you don't know what synchronicity is?
No, I was joking. I did a podcast with no, so my Thursday podcast, the Hoodoo and Hanks podcast, the early iteration, Naomi was on there and she used the word limerence. And I was like, okay, okay. And my other co-host, Coco, she was like, right, right, limerence, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us knew what that word meant. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that word means. And then Coco was like, me either. And we were just like, right, limerence.
Yeah, this is
Right.
about like cause and effect for him though. I do feel like there's a lot of choices though. I do feel like the world is basically his or hers. I'm not sure Black Cat is male or female.
It's a he.
Oh, he okay. Yeah, I just feel like more so of flow, more so of order, and I do feel like that's coming around. But just be careful though with that Seven of Knives here. Make sure you're paying attention towards things that deserves your attention. Oh, and even too, I gotta just say, small wins are still wins. Just because certain things don't look like how it's supposed to, it's still progress. In that Father of Wands, because sometimes if you don't see it the way you plan out, you may think certain things is not happening. Too. Sorry.
Good job. Gotta get it out. You heard
Yeah.
that, Black Cat? Black Cat said, thank you so much. MWB says,
He's more
Demi,
than welcome.
love your style of reading.
Oh, thank you.
Look, now, very happy Monday said her car's got the beat and then put the musical note in.
But these ones are like super bigger, and sometimes I gotta catch a good grip. You know what I mean? So sometimes it depends on my energy, but I don't be going too crazy. They be like, let these cards fly out. I don't gotta do all that.
Listen, yeah, I don't know if
No.
you have heard me. You've heard me like joking around about TikTok because they beating the hell out of their cards,
Yeah,
and they be
they
like
do.
tap in. It's got to be a tap in. Do you charge people? Demi,
Do I
do you
charge
charge
people?
folks? No, 777, 333, or
I
eleven
do.
eleven.
I
Okay,
do.
okay,
Not too much on me.
okay. I
Not too
just
much.
hey, numbers are important.
Numbers are very important. And another thing for 3D3, those that don't know. So
My camera looking weird.
my my number my birth date is number 3, right? Um I am my mother's third child. I just think about whole another synchronicities. But let me tell you something. When I started on this whole thing here, like before I even knew everything here, I ended up getting sick. I'm an ovarian cancer survivor. I beat cancer 3 times. Three,
I did not know that.
3 times. That's why my hair's short. That's why my short hair. When I have this off, I got the little nice little slicky down. Remember, Lou? I got the little slicky.
Yeah, I just thought that. I didn't know.
Nah, that's I'm a cancer survivor. I beat it
Congratulations.
3 times. Now, around this time, when I was gathering everything in and building all this up, I ended up losing someone that was dear to me. And the day that they died, Like we had this conversation, and just how everything was lined up. I need you to do this and that. Everything was like set structure. And they died on the third of that month. Like everything, the three just kept following me, like just to be bigger, just to follow my calling. Like, no, even though I was crazy situations, I felt light. I felt direction. It was like redirections or messages to go somewhere. So, like, even in my trials, my tribulations, or whatever you want to call it, all my tests, I feel like I made it through out of those things, and certain things just followed me. So I love three. The number three, that's just been following me. Everything just comes in threes for me. So I'm big on frequencies. I'm big on the energy. I'm big on numbers. I like looking into certain things like that. Now I'm not no numerology whiz, but I do love what the number 333 represents: divine support, alignment, following your creativity and all that stuff. Certain things that I follow and try to abide by. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah, that's really what it is.
The number three just follows you around. I got you.
It do. They really
I got
do.
you.
Like, they just do.
Well, it within like the hoodoo tradition, number three means it means growth, it means progression, expansion, and evolution.
Exactly. And I always strive to just be better than I was yesterday. Lay a brick a day. And that's just my biggest thing. I just try to push to be better. Not try. Let me remove try. That's the thing I'm working on. This year is removing the word try.
Because folks always trying to do something. I mean, it's the truth. I can't say it the way my granddaddy used to say it because terms of service and everything like that. But my granddad used to say, well, I'll say Nick Noggs. My granddad used to say Nick Noggs always either trying to do something or always about to do something.
hmm
And I said, yeah, as once I
Yeah,
grew up, I
so I
realized
had to cut that out. I gotta
yeah,
try. See, the words
there you go. It's over.
messing with me. I be having to correct myself. Like, oh, get it back.
Ashe.
I know you don't have to be funny. Who
All
was
right, Hood
next?
Mistress Hood Mistress Reloaded was next. What was your question for the demigoddess? I'm sorry, Demi. Three her, the lady.
You can call me demigoddess too. It don't really,
It's funny
whichever.
because I used to jokingly tell people that I am a demigod. And then it's like I was like, well, that's
You
demigod.
type my
She
question
does.
in advance because I type slow for me in the next few months. Looking to locate from Los Angeles.
There you go. Right, Black Cat, Vice Jesus. Yeah, I'm no longer a demigod. I'm Vice Jesus, a global icon, global icon, and national treasure. I'm
Vice Jesus is
and
wild work.
the king of humility. If you can't figure it out. What's up, granddaughter? How are you? Knight Rider, what's going on?
Man, you got the father of wands too.
Naomi says, "Prophet is Lord of technology." Amen. And I'm actually hiring two more readers, guys. Um, Verica, thank you so much over on TikTok. So while she's shuffling, y'all, um, and if any of the other readers are watching this stream, I am adding a $100 bonus to your payout for next month. Whoever grinds the hardest. Just saying.
Um, I'm not sure if there's some type of like disarray going on at work right now, or however you make your finances, or if there's like certain type of money going different places, like you sending out a lot of money, but not enough money coming in type of situation, or there's some type of like this, like some type of blockages on work. It's some type of railroad type of situation. Either you're not, it's like I'm doing this, but it's not enough, like, or it's some type of just always something, but a but with something. I feel like right now, you know, the biggest thing here it's like getting readjusted into a different type of career flow, however you choosing to make your finances, because the way you're aligning this relocation here, it's going to take a lot more resources than you are thinking about right now. And I feel like this move is a little bit more complex than what you're thinking on. But I feel like with your current area, with when it comes towards your relationship with your money and how you make your money, it's giving me some form of block there. It's giving me a but this, and I feel like you may need to take another reroute around this. So I'm not sure if you're in the space to look for another type of position, or you need to add on a side hustle, or maybe just realign certain things. I would definitely pay attention to that, because I feel like on this journey with you creating magic with this relocation, I feel like you need to cross your T's and dot your I's so you don't end up regretting this move more. I mean, resenting that you made this move when you did it without really properly planning to do so. So I feel like it's going to need a bigger threshold than what you're kind of anticipating. And I feel like the way your money is moving around now, or maybe just your doubt on how your money is coming in, is going to cause this plan to either be delayed, or you may need to tighten certain things up so this plan could be fulfilled exactly.
Okay. All right. And there we go for Hood Mistress Reloaded. Look, Hood Mistress Reloaded says bullseye. I don't I don't I don't hire the Snickle Fritz. I bring out readers that I would get a reading from. You know, I've we're having the same problem that we had before because we've got a lot more people on YouTube.
Hmm.
So Taylor Swank, if you're still over there on TikTok, we'll finish with you if you're still over there. The Real Witchery says beautiful reading.
Thank you.
You know, like there are a lot of people that have like raw talent, um, but they cannot spit out what it is they get. And I mean, and you have a gift, but you can also spit it out, which is great because it does no good if you can't convey what you're getting to the
It
person.
took me a long time to get to a point to be able to articulate a reading. Like I knew what was going on, but how to deliver it, it would make me get stuck. So that's what took me a long time to ever do a reading publicly or just for somebody else, because I used to be like, like I know what's going on, but I don't know how to really say it without really saying it. But I noticed for me, it's no other way to say it but to just say how you feel, you know?
Right. And you know, honestly, once people who are trying to learn divination, once they get to that point, like that is like one of the biggest hurdles that that you're going to come across, and that is the ability just to spit it out. Too many
Mhm.
times we get hung up trying to decipher it before we even get our lips moving, and we're sitting there like and I'm like, listen, our job is not to make it make sense. That's the person who's getting the reading. We
Yes.
just spit out what we get,
Yeah,
because
that's what
sometimes you'll get something that makes no sense whatsoever, but it'll make sense to
it's
them.
going to make sense eventually. And it could be pieces
Mhm.
of things to make a bigger picture. And a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of people don't understand too when they get reads sometimes. It may not be happening right now, but sometimes they may walk into it a week from now, like, oh, such and such, and then it will make sense because, like,
Mhm.
I got that read, it didn't make sense or it didn't resonate. Maybe how they read, they interpretate maybe out, they interpretate outwardly. So in the future, and then some people read the current. So it just depends.
Demi, you know I'm about to go look up interpretate.
Interpretate? What? Come on, man. You know what I mean? You
I know
know.
what you meant. I was just messing with you. I'm like, I'm about to go look that up. Like we about to play Scrabble. I'm getting the
Listen, I got the
dictionary.
education, but listen, I still talking my own kind of way. You get what the heck I'm trying to say, okay?
Listen, so my sister works in education, and I do that to her all the time. And she's like, "Look, I'm not on the clock right now.
For real,
I'm
like
not on
for
the
real,
clock right now."
like for real. But I'm like this with my clients too. I try to be as authentic as possible. I don't want you to be all stuck up and scared to talk, because now you waste your dollar and my time.
Right. I I often get like either the text or the email that people are like, "Marry meet." I come to you humbly, requesting that you would enlighten me on my spiritual journey. And I'm messaging back. Do you talk like this in real life? I know you don't.
Like, you do not have to seem perfect for me because I'm just like you. I'm human, babe. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
And
I
I don't
understand.
like that misconception too, like, because we just perfect and we do everything right. None of this stuff hit us, and frustrations and all that doesn't hit us. Like, are you crazy?
Yes, it does. But see that is because, on your side of town, the TikTok streets, everybody dressed all up in white with head wraps on and
You're right.
ashe.
No,
It's
I'm not doing all that. Whatever head wrap I want to wear for today, I'm not doing all that.
and you got to have beads. One thing I've noticed, you don't have a bunch of beads. You need a bunch of beads, Demi.
No,
Okay, well,
no.
spirituality and spirituality with a bunch of beats. All right, so we're gonna do one more. We're gonna wrap this up because I told my boys I'm gonna try to like play one game of Call of Duty tonight.
Okay.
Play one game of Call of Duty. So, um, Momento Mori over on TikTok. Thank you for the gifts. And I did not select you because of the gifts. I selected you because you're over on TikTok. Memento Mori, you're over on TikTok, so your question may not pop up on the screen. It's been very hit or miss. What's up,
hmm
KJ, the grounded one? So, what would you like for 333 Demi to take a look at for you? We'll see if it pops up. But I'm looking over at TikTok now.
Okay. My face so oily.
Oh, see, there we go. See, the software that I'm using is like very hit or miss here lately. I think I need to update it. But the problem is every time you update something, it breaks.
I can't see the question, but
They haven't typed it yet. Memento Mori. So 333 Demi is a straight shooter, much like I am. So what question do you have for her to do a reading on? So the question is, what will happen professionally? I feel like I'm at a crossroads.
what will happen professionally?
I feel like I'm at a cross. Are you asking about your job? Wait, look, I'm just jumping in.
Yeah, yeah, I
I,
needed a
I
clarification.
I feel like the Call of Duty is calling me. Okay, so the answer is yes. Professionally, as far as their job,
Their
what
job? Okay.
yeah, what is going to happen with their job? They feel like they're at a crossroads. TikTok readers must go through a lot of tables and cards.
I'm trying to focus.
I'm just saying, like y'all, good God, just cram, cram, cram.
I don't know. I'm just hush.
Come on, lock in, Cramuel.
All right. So I feel like right now at work, I don't know. I feel like this is maybe is there like a woman or there's like this? I don't know if there's cliques at work or something like that. Or there is, or you feeling like there's a lot of chatter or banter happening behind you, or like just sticking out like an eyesore type of situation, or people just like really surveillancing you in a little bit. So I don't know. I feel like you may be feeling like just certain things at work is stacked against you here, and I do feel like at this workplace, you have the seven of baskets here. So I do feel like there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of micromanagement. There's just like kind of like an uneasy type of work environment where it's always one thing this way, one way this day, and another way another day. So it's always some type of miscommunication and some things just going all over the place here. And I feel like as far as work, I do feel like there is a lot of ups and downs that's definitely going to be due here with this Wheel of Fortune here. Unfortunately, I do feel like this is a short term type of stay. So this is a sample. So I don't know what's going to take place in order for this work to be short term, but I do feel like there's going to be certain things that do come out to play with this Daughter of Wands to where they're going to try to maybe corner you or maybe give you like a ultimatum or some type of some type of dismissal from that job or something. I'm feeling very long term here to where you need to definitely move your energy onto something else, or maybe time for you to move your energy somewhere else, or that may happen in a forceful way because I do feel like there's a lot of red flags happening for you right now, and there's a lot of dysfunctions right now, and I feel like you're kind of trying to hold on to it tightly instead of paying attention about how do I need to transform this energy because it's no longer beneficial for me. Hopefully that resonated.
Okay.
I couldn't get my words out. I'd be tongue tied.
That's what I mean. It's late. I mean, it's late for me because I'm an old man. So
No, it's late too. It's not late for me because I had a smooth day. I didn't have much to do today, thankfully.
good deal. I'm trying to let's see here. How do I want to do this? Momento Mori says, yes, that's exactly what's happening. Good job, Nemi.
Oh,
See,
period.
I make good choices. I do. Let's see here. Let me do something here. Naomi, are you in the chat? Can you put the app you know what? Never mind. Yeah, put the do me a favor, put the app um address in the chat for me if you're
Yeah,
here, or
I'm gonna
Sherry
definitely
or
be
somebody.
online a lot this week, for sure. Extension 15.
Natalie or somebody put my link tree. That'll help. So I want to show people how they can get in touch with you or everyone else on this thing we've created.
My hours vary. It very much so vary. Um, 9 a.m. to about like 1 o'clock p.m. and then I take a little breathing session, and then I start back between like 4 p.m. until about like 9 p.m. or so. Weekends, I'm pretty much as open as possible, but during the weekday, I do have a child, so I try to make sure that I acclimate time for my own personal business, everything. So yeah, those are my hours.
That's all right. I got it.
Mm. But they may fluctuate, but yeah, for the most part, I'll be around.
I'll be around. Oh, never mind.
Hmm.
All right, hold on. I got it. I got it. Hold on. Let me see here. Boom. Gotta log into my own app. Yes, yes, notify me. There we go. Great. I forgot I made some changes within my app today.
Okay.
All right. So let me see if I can share this screen. Sorry. All right, I'm back. If you go to the Real Hoodoo app, it is the first thing on my link tree. If you scroll down, you will see how to schedule a reading here. And you see there I am, and there is 333 Demi. And you go ahead and click, and it will show you what the number and her extension. Or you can initiate a web call from within the app just by clicking this link right here. If you click it right there while it's unavailable, it'll leave her a message that maybe she can get you scheduled. Or when it says available, it'll initiate the call right then, $3.99 a minute. So hopefully somebody will put the link tree in the chat, and then we'll go from there. All right, Demi, appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
So
No problem.
everyone has learned. I've learned some new things about you. I thought you just rocked the short hair. I'm like, okay,
I
rocking
got
the short
diagnosed
hair.
in December 2017.
I did not know you were going through a divorce. I just thought you were very mean and standoffish.
But that is Lou, he was trying to take me for things that he didn't create. I was stressed.
I was like, wow, she is extremely mean.
I'm
But
not
hey,
mean. I just like select individuals. You know,
I'm
I'm not
the
I'm not
I'm
for
the same way.
everybody, and that's okay. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine. I love you. I love you, sweetheart. May God be with you.
And also with you.
Right.
I actually grew up Catholic, so
No,
I
I
was I
have
was
an
the only
uncle that's
Catholic in my
Catholic.
family.
No, I
I
have an
was the
uncle
only
that's.
Catholic because my mom didn't want to send me to public school
Mm-hmm.
because we were in Southwest Atlanta. So she
Oh,
sent me to
okay.
Catholic school, and I was the only one that we would say grace before we ate, of course. And I'd be like, "In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit." And they're like, "What is you doing?"
Blessing my food.
Exactly. You know,
You're welcome. Thank you for allowing me here. It was a pleasure. I was nervous.
I
And
know
mind
she
you,
was
I
she
go
was nervous.
live often, but
I yeah, you live all the time.
yeah,
My
and it's
goodness.
like no, because it's different. Because you on someone else's platform, so your people could be different than the people that I'm normally I'm used to or whatever. I don't know, like but I don't like no BS. So I know you don't play no BS. So I'm like it should be fine. No.
No, I like I said, I've known you for a while. So yeah, yeah.
What are
Look,
you talking about, Lou? You was mean too. This when you was drinking. So you was
Momento Mori is like I will look for the link tree. I wish somebody would help me out and put the link tree in. I have to do it
uh-huh.
myself. I have to do it myself.
You was definitely different then too.
I
You
you know
you
what? Yeah,
were
I
much
tell
nicer.
everybody, yes, back when I would take a little drinky poo, I was a little different. A little bit. Here, I got it. I'm about
I
to
don't
put
know
it in the
about a
chat. The
little.
only place I cannot put it is in is over on TikTok. But TikTok, all you've got to do is go in my bio. If you go in my bio, you'll see my link tree, and the Real Hoodoo app is number one. Click it, download it, create an account, and then go ahead and get your reading. Everywhere else, I'm going to go ahead and put it here.
Just go ahead and get some readers on. I'll be live and direct 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna do it 9 a.m. I don't know if that's too early, but you just never know.
Everyone,
Excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you.
See, there we go. And I just pinned it over on Kick. Um, and let's see here. YouTube just did the same for you. Thank y'all so much. And eventually, I'm gonna get the software fixed. But um, Twitter, it's five of y'all there. Hey, Twitter, Bree so radical. Thank you so much for the gifts. Yep. So y'all make sure you check out the link tree, and I will be on tomorrow. Y'all know my rule. If you get a reading from me before 4:30, then you know you're gonna hear Noonie and Wreck It Ralph in the background. I have no problem doing readings with them. I've just let y'all know that y'all gonna hear them in the background. But after 4:30, hey, it's all good. And if you go on my link tree, you'll see my Calendly. So if it shows I'm not on, then get on my calendar and then let me know that you're on my calendar and what platform you want me on. Do you want me on the 800 line or do you want me on Hipsy? All right. So, all right. Hey, Demi, see? They were nice. And I am so much nicer and kinder now. And everyone here will tell you how kind I am every live stream.
Okay. That's okay if you're not every live stream, but
Every live stream, I am kind and gentle.
well, look at there. Well, I'm
Mhm.
happy to hear that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just doing the Lord's work, damn.
Yeah, I'm not always nice, and when if y'all were to ever catch me live, sometimes I have to. Yeah.
Well, I am. 'Cause I'm just doing the Lord's work.
Sometimes people
But
gotta be
anyway,
told about themselves because I be tired. Like you need to do better. So,
Be so radical. Thank you so much. I
but
appreciate
thank
it.
you guys. Thank you
Y'all
so
have a good
much.
one. Demi, thank you so much.
Okay,
See you
later.
next go round. All right, y'all have a good one. We are out.